I need you to think about the last thing you bought online that you didn't plan for. That pair of shoes, that new tech charger with 10 ports, that fancy beard oil kit from a podcast ad, or that trendy clean girl skincare set, that perfect pair of high-waisted leggings from an influencer. Got it in your mind? Now I want you to remember how you felt right after you clicked buy. Not the quick buzz, but the feeling that came next. That little whisper in your stomach. The slight panic when you saw your credit card app notification. The mental math you did to justify it. Oh, I'll skip coffee this week. Or the secret hope that the package would arrive on a day your partner wasn't home. That feeling? That's the real cost. It's not just the money. It's this low-grade anxiety, this quiet shame that sticks to you. And we've all been there. We blame ourselves. We think, why don't I have more willpower? But what if I told you it has almost nothing to do with willpower? What if you're not failing a test of discipline? You're just reacting exactly the way a trillion-dollar system is designed for you to react. You are watching Focused Mindset. Hit that subscribe button. Anyways, let's start by looking at how the world of shopping changed. It used to be a destination. You needed socks, you went to the store. There was a journey, there was time. Now the store is everywhere. It's in your pocket. It's in the middle of your podcast, your YouTube video, your friend's Instagram story. The journey has been erased. The space between I want that and I bought that has collapsed into a single tap. They call this frictionless commerce, but for us it feels more like a slippery slope. They've made it too easy on purpose. One-click ordering, saved credit card info, buy now, pay later plans that make a big number feel like 4 tiny, painless chunks. It's genius, really. They've removed every single speed bump that used to give your rational brain a chance to catch up and say, wait a second. And this has a real measurable effect on your mind. Neurologists have a term for it, transactional dissociation. When you don't physically hand over cash or even type your full card number, the purchase feels less real. It doesn't hurt the way it should. It's like playing a game with fake money. You're disconnected from the true cost. This isn't an accident. It's a design feature. But removing the friction is only half the story. The real magic is in the trigger. This is where it gets personal. Think about the last time you were having a bad day. You felt stressed or lonely or bored, and you opened your phone just to distract yourself, and there it was, an ad for the coziest looking sweater, a video for a meal kit that promises a stress-free dinner. It feels like a sign, doesn't it? Like the universe is offering you a hug? It's not the universe. It's a predictive algorithm. There's a famous case study from a decade ago where the retail giant Target got in trouble because their data crunching was so accurate they could figure out a customer was pregnant and start sending baby coupons before her own family knew. They weren't selling onesies, they were selling to a massive, emotional, life-changing transition. That's what's happening to you on a smaller scale every single day. The system is a silent interviewer. Every search for easy dinners, every late-night scroll, every workout video you finish creates a psychological blueprint. It learns your emotional flashpoints. A bad day at work? Trigger for a comfort purchase. A friend's vacation photos? Trigger for a new swimsuit or luggage. They're not just selling you a product, they're selling you a solution to a feeling you just had. And they use our deepest human instincts against us. Low stock or selling fast taps into our primal fear of missing out, FOMO. It creates a tiny panic that overrides logic. Trending now or most loved uses social proof. We see the crowd moving and feel a powerful urge to follow, to belong. The countdown timer on a sale? That's artificial scarcity. It turns a sale into a high-stakes game, activating the same part of your brain that senses a threat. So you buy, and for a moment you get that dopamine hit, the brain's reward chemical. It feels like a win. But here's the trap. Dopamine isn't about happiness, it's about anticipation. It's the craving, not the having. So the hit is brief, and when it fades, you're often left with the original bad feeling, plus guilt, plus a lighter bank account. Psychologists call this the hedonic treadmill. You keep spending to chase a feeling that the purchase itself can never deliver, and it leaves you exhausted, anxious, and further from your real goals. It can make you feel like a stranger to yourself. If your desires are constantly being predicted and pre-packaged, when do you ever discover what you truly want? So what's the way out? We don't need to become hermits. We just need to become architects of our own attention. It starts with one simple rule. I call it the mandatory pause. Your homework, starting right now, is this. For anything that isn't a true essential, groceries, toilet paper, medicine, you institute a 24-hour waiting period. See the thing, want the thing, put it in the cart, take a screenshot, write it down, and then walk away for one full day. You are manually reinstalling the most powerful tool they took from you, time. But don't just wait. Use that time for two powerful questions. First, immediately ask, what void am I trying to fill? Is this for the item or for a feeling? Stress, boredom, insecurity? Just naming the emotion out loud is incredibly powerful. It moves the activity from the emotional part of your brain to the logical part. And 24 hours later, do I still want this or did I forget? If you forgot, it was a fleeting impulse. If you still want it, then you can have a rational conversation with yourself about budget and space. This pause breaks the entire cycle of trigger, reaction, guilt. It gives you back your agency. Then let's tweak your environment to support this new muscle. Curate your inflow. Unsubscribe from every single promotional email. Every one. Your inbox should be for people, not algorithms. It's the single biggest reduction in daily temptation you can make. Create digital speed bumps. Move shopping apps off your home screen. Put them in a folder titled Wait or Think. That one extra step to find them is a moment of friction that gives you back control. The cart test. In a physical store, if you pick something up on a whim, don't put it in the cart. Carry it. After 5 minutes of holding that candle or knickknack, your arm will get tired, and you'll have a much clearer sense of its actual value to you. This isn't about deprivation. It's about clarity. It's about moving from being a reactor to being a chooser. Hit that like button. Your like boosts my motivation. Anyways, so let's go back to that initial feeling, that post-purchase anxiety, that whisper of shame. The goal isn't to never feel that again. The goal is to understand where it comes from so you can step out of the cycle. You are not up against your own flawed character. You are up against a brilliantly designed system. And now you have the blueprint. You're not trying to buy less stuff. You're learning to want more meaningful things. You're becoming someone who buys with purpose, not on impulse. And that person doesn't feel guilt when a package arrives. They feel intention. And that feeling, the feeling of being in charge of your own choices, is truly priceless.